is here. Otherwise, we will move to the next speaker. The next speakers which we have is Dr. Gilda from Colombia. Welcome, Dr. Gilda from Colombia. You can share your presentations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning for everybody. Good afternoon. Here in Colombia, it's done. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning, but I am so pleased and honored to be here sharing with us and sharing with you all this policy making that is very important for our country. I will please ask Dr. Wishinash to stop sharing
Yes.
his presentation so I can share mine. I'll be telling you about me a little bit. I'm from Colombia, a country on South America. In Colombia, we do have a very strong policy of equal gender, and I'm sharing it with you today. I'm the Director of International Relationships of Global Coaching Federation. This is what you see here. And today, as a present and as a token of appreciation for all of you that are coaches, teachers, or just people that help in community development, we are giving out 50 memberships to Dr. Ilfram. He's gonna be our DSN. So you can be part of our community and have all those benefits that we do have in the community of Global Coaching Federation and IDC community. So I'm going to share my presentation. Do you see it?
Sure, doctor. We can see.
Second. So what I'm talking about today is policy making and gender equality. Policy making plays a crucial role in promoting gender equality by addressing the system barriers that do not ensure all the equitable opportunities for all genders. Aspects that, when discussing policy making gender equality, are legal framework and enforcement. We need the legal background. Policies should establish clear legal frameworks that prohibit discrimination. Discrimination for gender cannot be allowed anymore, and ensure that the enforcement or the law mechanisms are ensuring our safety, including laws, equal pay, non-discrimination in hiring and promotion, and protecting all genders from violence. We all have the same opportunities here in my country. We can fight for the same job. We can apply for the same jobs. We have equal payment, and this is what we want to achieve for everybody. Education and awareness. All the policies that we make in this seminar and we make on our programs must promote gender equality throughout education and awareness campaigns, then challenge stereotypes and promote inclusive practices in early ages. We have to stop stereotyping persons. We all are persons. We all are equal. We have our faults. We have all our strengths, but we cannot stereotype. We have to include in education curriculum reforms, teacher training, and awareness of in schools and community. Workplaces in policies must implement policies that support work-life balance, parental leaves for women when they have babies, child care support. Most women have to give up their jobs because they cannot they don't have help taking care of the
हाँ
working
उधर ही चले गया
places.
एक हफ्ते में देंगे प्रेजेंटेशन यहाँ नहीं दे पाएंगे
Working places have to provide these child care supports and centers for their employees. The arrangement on work have to have flexibility for persons that take care of their children, take care of their parents, or take care of someone in their family that is an impediment. So that's the way we can create an equitable workplace for all genders. Men and women have to take care of the children. Men and women have to take care of sick parents. So that's the way we're going to have equal opportunities and equal career advances and economic independence for us women and for men. The political participation must encourage and support women's participation in politics, leadership roles. Today, we made a big breakthrough being able to speak in this seminar, and in the decision-making positions are essential for achieving gender equality and governance and public formulation. Healthcare and reproductive rights. We must fight for this right. Policies should ensure access to affordable and comprehensive healthcare services. We all have the same right to healthcare, and our children have the right for healthcare, including what? Including reproductive health, services and contraception education, addressing specific needs and challenges faced by different genders. Social protection and welfare. Policies that address poverty, social protection, and welfare programs should consider gender-specific vulnerabilities and ensure equitable access to resources and services. In some countries around the world, just men and half of the population have these programs, access to programs from social protection, and we have to have it for all genders. We must make policies of data collection monitoring. The population of women in the world is going up very fast, and it's crucial to collect disaggregated data by gender to monitor progress, identify the gaps between both genders, and inform evidence-based policymaking. This helps in designing targeted intervention and measuring the impact of policies in different genders. So what we were talking about here is the monitoring and the data collecting of gender status, access to education, access to food have to be for both genders. Intersectional. Policies should recognize and address intersecting forms of discrimination. We have to recognize what kind of discrimination is happening in our workplace or in our schools, and disadvantages have to be pointed as factors that we should fight against, and we should recognize race, ethnicity, social economic status, disability, and sexual orientation in addition to gender. So those factors have to be taken in count so we can really have an inclusive education, an inclusive health, and an inclusive work environment. Engaging the society and the stakeholders. We do need So civil society organization, NGOs, academia, stakeholders, in being involved in the policy-making process so we can ensure diverse perspectives and consider and strengthen the implementation and monitoring the gender equality policies. If we do have all the participation from stakeholders, NGOs, we're gonna be stronger. And international commitments, how we commit as professionals, as teachers and doctors that we are. We have to align our national policies with international committees and frameworks such as the Sustainable Development Goals, you know, the ODS from the UN. We have to work around that and convene on the elimination of all discrimination against women. You know, the CDAW has to work has been working a lot in discrimination against women, and we have to be supported for that. So we can reinforce accountability and promote global solidarity, advancing in gender equality. So concluding, the effective policy making requires us to be involving stakeholders at all the levels, big companies, small companies, people with a single shop have to participate and ensure sustained commitment and resources for the implementation and the monitoring of those policies. Thank you very much, doctors, for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Gilda, for your kind presentations. To be honest, we got more information for your kind presentations. If audience have any questions, you can do it from Dr. Gilda. Otherwise, we will move to the next speaker. The next speaker, we have Dr. Sushmita Das. Dr. Sushmita Das can present their presentations from India. Doctor, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Yes, present.
Thank you, doctor.